Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Now, here's Toppin. And it's SGA in the corner. SGA double team. And stolen by Christie. Giannis high post. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Toppin can't get it to go. To the middle. Ingram with the steal. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. A nice shot by Black.
Well, that's always a great sign for Black, who's working on becoming more efficient from out there.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Toppin, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the three off target. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, give a guy like Ingram some room, and he will put it down on you.
Kick out to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. Indiana shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And that one's good, SGA.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Can't stuff the alley-oop home. For three, Ingram. Offensive rebound. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
It's so easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back over to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Pass to Christie. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Nembhard got 5 points so far. Gilgeous-Alexander. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Turner with the screen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Offline with his three.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And it's Ingram missing. Indiana trails by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Toppin pulls it in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And so Giannis will bring it up for Indiana. Christie has the open look. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And slam dunk by SGA.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And it's Ingram missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
22.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
SGA with the steal. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything. That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Pass to Wells. There's the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Stolen away. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside. And slam dunk by SGA.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. And that's a special... play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Number 7.
From deep, SGA. Good on the triple. SGA's got 9 points in the quarter.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And it's in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Merrill. Good on the three-point shot. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
It's tipped. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Ball's knocked loose. Driving inside. The shot by Wells, no good. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Pass to Ingram. Over Newell. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 5. Arrow on the wing. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone.
Well, there's the length of block coming into play. The wingspan making a difference.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
He's got 13.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Assisted by
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Now, here's Olynyk. He has 5. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Merrill. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Merrill's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
For 3, Mitchell. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Misses the 3. Indiana trails by 8. Pass to Newell. Here's Wells. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Black in the corner. Takes the 3. Pacers with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for Indiana. Substitution for the away team. Number 20, Cameron Johnson.
Here's Mitchell, and he converts the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He gets it up, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indiana trails by 5. It's stolen by SGA. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Nembhard's shot is good.
A truly unselfish player. You can tell Antetokounmpo enjoys getting his teammates involved, and the coaches love that.
Wasted no time on that one. Toppin's got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
SGA double team. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a three. Nembhard grabs the board. Here's Giannis. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he misses the dunk. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Vucevic. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
And here's George for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From deep. And Indiana, another three.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Pass to Vucevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana trailing here. Now Christie. He has 6. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Back to Giannis. Baseline J on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Down low. Turner with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Christie. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Merrill. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Toppin with the steal. And they're running. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Johnson outside. The Pacers pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Wells with the steal. And here is Olynyk. He's got 5. Wells wide open. Good on the jump shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. SGA with the steal. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
With the drive, Newell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the paint. Here's SGA.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's the screen. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
The visiting team, 64.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So it's the visitors now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And that one drops for them.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nembhard for 3. Turner with the screen. And it's Turner finishing it off.
An experienced veteran now. Turner has run these pick and rolls countless times, and he understands how to capitalize off of it.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Nembhard with it. Pass to Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And it's Vucevic missing. So it's the Pacers now. In the corner, George with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Johnson for 3. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition. Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
High post Vucevic. Now Black inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nembhard.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
So it's the visitors now.
Brandon
They
Ingram.
lead by 1. SGA into the lane. Clock is at 3. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, you know Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
Now here's SGA in transition.
Brandon
Got
Ingram.
that one up quick. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Turner with the screen. George fires. A three-pointer. Good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't.
Giannis showing creativity.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis, someone you can always rely on.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Up top, Ingram. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc.
Love to see Antetokounmpo being a disruptor on defense. He can affect a lot of shots.
Now Ingram.
Pacers foul. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Ingram.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
Puts up the 3, and there's the 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Christie with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. There's 1:17 left in the game. Up again. Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A huge two-handed slam.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulder.
Cleared away by Toppin. Ingram drawing the double team. .36 seconds left in the fourth. Let's lose a 3. Christie there for the rebound.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Ingram outside. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it